Hello Sagittariuses, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your second half of June. Where are you at in your journey reading? I think I named them. Let me check. What is the lesson of the journey at this time? All right, well, let's take a little peek, shall we? I'm going to be starting out with the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild. Pardon me. And I'm going to just quick ask for a card to represent the entire spread for today. Today is June 19th, 2018. What are the messages now on into and through to the end of June 2018 for those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Sagittarius, please? Okay, we had a card jump. Great. All right, wow. So the card you guys are receiving, Saggies, is soft. Okay, 4 plus 7 is 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. If you're in a partnership, find that softness together again. If you're looking for a partnership or you're dealing with something that's frustrating, come at it with great softness at this time. Now, when I see this card, I'm feeling like the person's energies or group of people, and thank you for those of you who tell me that this is your reading. There is a desire to travel, to move towards maybe what feels like a karmic direction, a karmic person, a karmic situation, but I'm feeling that those energies will result in a long and difficult path. Therefore, take some time into the next week or so, even the next few days. Some people are to a point where they're saying, you know what, I'm going to sweep away old regret, sadness, depression. I'm going to sweep away from something even though it was very karmic. I felt like it was something that taught me a lot about myself. Maybe somebody is leaving behind the thoughts of a long and difficult path, because the energies representing this entire spread to me have to do with happiness, fulfillment, and joy, contentment, financial prosperity, and or those of you who may be connected to someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Now, by the end of the next couple weeks here, at the end of June, I'm feeling energies of wishes coming true because someone is becoming more soft. Maybe there's a partnership that's been just kind of disconnected and it's starting to meld back together again. So whatever your wishes are, if you're wishing to meet someone, now would be a good time to make changes to your home. Get very proud of your environment, of who you are, so that you can pretty much write down who you are in your path at this time. Don't imagine you must always be the fighter, going against the part of your nature that longs for harmony and peace. This is your time to be soft, to surrender, to let the subtle waves of the heart invite love in and to receive. In doing so, you will give so much to others. Be soft so that you are receptive to the divine. It is when we let go that we truly perceive the obstacles that lie between us and oneness with the divine lover. Let go and perceive that the divine lover is already awakening in your heart. You are the softness he desires. You help light his way. You nurture all that he holds dear, though temptest clouds dismay. And in the quiet of the storm, his gentleness comes through, and in the shelter of his arms, his heart is there for you. I just received energies to translate that. If you're in a current partnership, it is time to really come together and kind of be reborn as a couple. Okay, I'm going to do a circle spread with the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. And I'm going to ask Spirit in this circle spread, representing your life path for the last couple weeks of June 2018, Sagittariuses, any areas by which Spirit would like to provide clarity and or guidance, messages. All right, so right off the bat, Spirit is saying that they are blessing you with the Three of Cups energies because you are finding a peaceful resolution in your soul, in your thoughts. For some of you, there may be a celebration. Nope. Coming to a peaceful resolution about old delusions. Delusions or I should say the swords here that are silver, are representations of old difficulties, experiences that were tough. But now you guys have the Ten of Swords, Sagittarius, to cut away from the disillusion and to use this path to find peace within and cut into a new beginning, a new path with your sword. Because in your thoughts, whomever's energies these are, there are thoughts of feeling like you are in bondage to a situation. Some of you are disillusioned. You've been feeling stuck in a partnership, therefore you've wanted to follow what you feel is maybe a karmic connection. In your relationship sector, it appears as though you guys are receiving a lot of attention, a lot of acknowledgement, feeling really good about who you are, and Spirit saying with the High Priest energies, free yourself so you can step into a new beginning. The High Priest is congratulating you for making it past the swords of disillusion, to celebrate the ability to come to a peaceful resolution within, that you are not stuck, but that you shine in partnership with others somehow. Is someone contemplating a marriage with the High Priest card? In your actions position, some of you, not all of you, whomever's energies these apply to for this general reading, have a brand new portal. Spirit's opening up a path before you, and they're saying, are you going to follow this kind of confusing but yet tempting path of always sitting in the inability to find closure? Are you going to follow this seductive snake that's going to eventually devour your heart and soul? Or are you going to step into a path knowing who you are, what you want, where you're going, and planting new seeds in the next week or two? Because a world is opening up to you if you do, Saggies. Emotionally, pray to Spirit for what you would like for them to fill this new beginning with in your life with the High Priest. Love, abundance, prosperity, happiness, joy. And in your inner strengths position, subconscious, there may come a time here towards the end of June 2018, Sagittarius, where you start to feel discontent. That's where Spirit's saying it's time to make changes somehow, to initiate a new beginning. When we become bored and discontent in our life, that means that the path no longer serves us. We have come to the end of a path. We can now initiate a new beginning. So they're asking you to do that in your practical matters position of the circle spread in order to get rid of old energies of delusion, right? Follow the new path. You get to initiate this new path, and in your inner strengths position, Spirit is helping you to do so in a very diplomatic way. Letting go of old delusions, stepping into a new beginning, knowing that the High Priest is blessing you, telling you that we are never stuck in our thoughts, that we can always enjoy this freedom to shine as long as we don't get lost in the energies of discontent. What fulfills you guys? That's what the next couple weeks is about. In the first week or so from watching the reading, know that you guys have the warrior energies around you, within you, where you've got your leather and your sword and you're ready to say, I'm going to free myself from disillusion. I'm going to center myself in my thoughts. I'm going to ground myself so that I can set new and exciting goals for myself in my life, so I can step into new paths and see which path is the best for me. I know that with the Chariot energies as a major arcana, that Spirit is leading me towards success when it comes to a very passionate and exciting event, opportunity, career path, creative project. Have the courage. You have the energies here to listen to your intuition. Some of you may want to become that husband, that provider. And you're hoping, wishing, and praying. Though some of you, not all of you, may be feeling restricted with the star card energies by an Aquarius energy. But you know the end is coming. Therefore, some of you Saggies are really starting to think about, what does the future look like? when it comes to either Earth sign woman, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I shouldn't say woman, feminine energy. Or a person you're with is doing well financially, and that's going to really make you happy because the two of you are working together to make sure things are successful in your path. Now, in the next week and a half or so, I feel like there's discontent, there's wanting to receive attention, there's some sort of discord or heartache, and the High Priest is saying, you've come a long way. You need to suffer no more. Some of you, not all of you, may figure out or recognize that someone else has ulterior motives. Maybe some of you, not all of you, have been thinking about this lady energy. How, nope. What I'm getting is they're saying with disillusion that your cups are empty. This is about fantasy, but it is time to ground yourself and to figure out what you're going to do in your path where you can give and care and provide for others. Because at this time, someone has a web of people connected to them, and every action they take will affect those around them. Therefore, they know they need to sacrifice a situation or a person, place, or train of thought. With the shaman energies, you can manifest a new beginning by speaking your truth and setting goals for yourself. The High Priestess is going to bring the truth when it comes to how much you guys want to open your heart to this beginning. Some are recovering and some are confused. Somebody here now this is work for Sagittarius. I think they already know that something could come to an end, or, you know, and they want to move on, but they are in opposition with their own thought about moving on. They're worrying too much about finances, and when we do that, we darken our aura and we cause for money to reflect and not come into our path. So continue to pray and know that Spirit is working on bringing fortune into your path very quickly and unexpectedly. If you guys can face your fears, step over these stones of fears and allow for hope, which is Spirit, to guide you. There is a harmonious connection here for a Sagittarius in connection to someone who is climbing into a higher level of prosperity. It could be that there is harmony and someone finding solace. Yeah, that's what I feel like. Somebody's moving ahead and they're making their wishes come true. To start, look at this with the Green Man energies. Really look into their heart and see what it is that makes them happy so they can take a step in that direction. And with the Green Man energies, everything starts to bloom and prosper with each step that that Green Man energy takes in a new direction. And that's when you start to recognize, yes, this is the direction for me. That therein is why I need to keep my leather on and my sword to recognize the direction. But I know also that I need to ground myself at this time and get clear about these new directions. Yes, I do feel like Spirit's trying to offer you guys a new direction in financial abundance and security. For some, it's passion. But I more see discontent with love and trying to come to a resolution and, you know, emotionally praying to Spirit for how to free yourself and find what truly fulfills you. And you guys can initiate your fulfillment right now. I have a lot of people that say something hasn't happened to me yet. Well, we have to put the work in physically to provide Spirit, as we're praying, with the divine guidance and blessings that we will receive. Okay, so we have coming to a peaceful resolution in the first week here from watching the video. That what transpired was fated. It was meant to teach you about yourself. So it came out of the sky. You got to enjoy it for but a period of time. And then, of course, it slips on between your fingers and moves about its way because somebody wasn't ready to settle. And it taught you guys something about yourself. We're never stuck. We can always take our mind, body, and soul, and we can move it in any direction we so choose. Though someone here seems to feel like they can't make up their mind. Yes, no, maybe, so what am I going to do? Well, in your relationship sector, you're getting a lot of attention. And some of you, not all of you, may be contemplating co-creating with another person, coming together and saying, do you want to walk this path with me? But Somebody needs to recognize the disillusion of the fated past and why things happen, why we are tested. Now the High Priestess is saying creatively you guys have made it a long way in your path, and now Spirit is here to help lift you up so that you have the strength to initiate a new beginning in your life. Somehow, this could be moving. This could be a new job. In your actions position, stepping into a new world portal, understanding that you did the work. You put your energy in. Now you can kick back and enjoy the success of the beautiful, warm fire, right? As you step into a new beginning with your actions towards financial abundance and security. Maybe even towards love with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Hoping, wishing, and praying for Spirit to fill that cup with overflowing abundance. And they're saying, use your imagination to turn this moon's frown upside down. How do we take control over our path and replace energies of discontent? Replace energies of chaos and inner conflict. Do we want to co-create with someone or not? That makes us feel good as we shine brightly, understanding that now is a time to step in some sort of new beginning. So if you're happy in your partnership, it is time to pray to Spirit for the ability to initiate a new beginning when it comes to finances. In your inner strengths position, it's a time of diplomacy, of kindness, of just kind of continuing to maybe chop the wood and put out those applications, waiting for that portal to open. There will come a change in the wind, and how you leave an old path behind is how the new path will turn out. So do so in a kind way. In the first week, waiting for your cup to be filled. Come to the edge with your energies and look over the edge. What is it and who is it that you'd like to connect to? What is your tribe? Who are your peeps? It is time to build a solid foundation beneath yourself and within yourself, as you may be communicating happy messages out to others. Go the distance when it comes to thinking about some sort of fork in the road in the next month, week and a half or so. There may become an opportunity of financial abundance and security. And this is a blessed opportunity indeed. Something in the past wasn't for you, but it helped to guide you to the direction of milk and honey. You're going to be reborn, and there's going to be a deep knowing. Somebody here is going to receive a message by the end of June. They're going to understand, or maybe there'll even be a discussion that at one point the two of you came together and you reflected each other at that time. You mirrored each other and where you were at and what you were thinking, and now somebody here has outgrown and is moving on into a new beginning with a new mask. Remember, all that glitters is not gold. This is for someone. Remain poised as you get to know someone. Spend the next of the month kind of observing a situation so that you can start to understand why you are carrying the energies of chaos and conflict. So somebody's wishes are coming true. You're trying to co-create with someone else. It could be a business partnership. It could be a person. But when it comes to a person, it was just a brief, disillusioned, fated connection to bring you guys a peaceful resolution somehow, where you know you're not really stuck. You can move forward, but you need to take the steps to do so and continue to pray Spirit about the beginning that you want to initiate in your life. Okay, so I'm going to close by reading a card that I pulled before the reading. This is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms deck by Colette Baron Reed. The card you guys received is number 22, the Resting Tree. This is about patience and stillness. 2 and 2. Sometimes this is leaving a business, going to another business, leaving a person, going to another person. Sometimes this is becoming another part of your soul and recognizing that you've learned a lot and now you've grown into a newer, stronger person, and 2 + 2 is 4, representing a solid foundation. Knowing what you need to do to maintain a solid foundation at this point in your life. The Resting Tree is a sign for you to stop focusing and planning and be at peace in the moment. This is the representation of non-action and relaxation. Patience is the key. Being with this ally The resting tree asks you to slow down, sit back, and watch the roses bloom and the birds feed in the meadow. This isn't a time to forge ahead in any way. You may be not taking enough breaks, so you're invited to be still and to complicate your good fortune, even if it means blessing the chaos in your life. This is a sign to allow everything to fall away except the stillness of the moment. It's like living within the space between breaths. When the resting tree appears, it signals that you've done all that you can now. It's time to unwind and to allow your story to unfold of its own accord. You've earned the right to rest and relax. Amazing ideas will come to you if you do. Remember the ancient saying, we do without doing, and everything gets done. Don't run around and overdo. Be still and meditate. What does this beautiful path that I have planted look like as I sit back and know I've done the work in my actions position, that the world will open up to me, and as I am diplomatic to those who come and go, there will be a change in the wind that'll make my wishes come true. So should we ask a little bit about those wishes? I think so. What are the wishes about, Spirit? I'm going to bring in the Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan. Clarification of the inner strengths for when the change in the wind comes and a diplomatic new beginning starts. For Sagittarius, please, towards the end of June 2018. Okay, a message comes when it comes to financial abundance and security, because you guys have been putting in the work, doing the research, round and round, late hours, etc. And now the change in the wind has to do with recognition. Receiving the recognition you deserve and stepping into a higher, bigger, better, more fulfilling financial position of abundance in your life. There is an opportunity. See, we have the Hierophant here. Oh, the High Priest again. So we have two High Priests saying one path can end and another can begin. All you do all you need to do is grab the key and go towards the success ahead. Know that there are no cups behind you that serve you any longer. As you send out messages and connect to the right people, your ship will come in. Speak your truth, but be kind so you don't have to carry sad energies with you. Some of you are receiving a sad energy connection with someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It could be that there's just frustrations about I'm not sure. The main thing I'm getting is, yeah, look at that. A message regarding financial abundance. Starting out small with a small message that comes, an offer. By the end of June, maybe even into early July, where all of a sudden what you are stepping into in this world portal, because you've done the work, it is fated for you. That's why you're going to receive a peaceful resolution and let go of old disillusion, because an opportunity is going to open up and a wish is going to come true, especially when it comes to finances for Saggies. Let me quick see if any of this is reflecting into love, like I was more trying to bring it towards, because I am feeling something here. Have the courage to play with your inner child and your thoughts, to let go, take off your mask, let go of old sadness, and dream about the ability to speak your truth. So if you guys haven't been feeling like you're being treated properly, and I do see passion here, it's time to not get lost in our ego, but to be proud of what it is that we share with our family and tribe. There's a hole in the soul here, guys, that still needs to be healed. So if there's a victim consciousness someone's trying to share with others, do not open yourself and your situation or your partnership to anyone else at this time. Just say what you mean and open up to your partner, not other people besides your partner, okay? Keep it very private at this time, and you guys can work through this. It's just been a big change of sorts, and it all was meant to happen karmically to make you both stronger. So there's a Sagittarius here as well who's saying, you know, I might just change and move forward in my life in a new direction and follow a new wish. And if that's the case, The wish is there, and there is the ability with the star card energies to make that wish come true. So great success for those of you who are focused on abundance. In the meantime, you've done all the work you need to, and it's tied to the people in your path with you. Sit back and enjoy your summer with them. Reflect on how you've been blessed because of them, okay, and vice versa. Thank you again for stopping by my channel. If you'd like me to pull your personal energies, I'm available at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. Take care and God bless.